What's up, guys? So today we're going to learn how to do the seed stitch, which is what this beautiful pattern is right here at the base of this hat or bonnet. So let's get to it. I wanted to show you guys this so that you could practice it before I put the bonnet video out. So while I'm editing it, you guys can be doing this. What's up, guys? So today we are going to be knitting the seed stitch. We are going to cast on as many as you want. I'm just casting on a couple here just for some practice. And so basically I am casting on with 2 needles because I want a stretchier cast on. And I have different cast on methods in this video here if you don't know how to cast on. And so basically to do the seed stitch, we are going to do, like if we were doing a 1x1 ribbing, so we're going to knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl all the way down. So let's go ahead and do that. I will show you the Continental method first, and then we will do the English style. So we're going to take our yarn and put it to the back, do our knit stitch, knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, and oopsie, knit, and knit, and then knit this one, and then we'll do our purl stitch. Where do we go through? Okay. I can't even do it. You know what? It's this damn yarn. We just gotta get rid of this fucking yarn. Alright, guys, so we are just going to cast on a couple to get started just for practice here. I like to use the stretchier cast on method, which is what I'm doing right here, which is why I'm using 2 needles. I have various cast on methods right here if you want to check those out though. So we're just going to cast on a couple to get some practice in to show you the seed stitch. The first thing I'm going to show you is the Continental method that I use. So we are actually going to knit. We're going to knit through the back loop here. Now, customarily, if I'm doing stockinette stitch and I'm using this method, I will knit through the front. I would knit like a regular knit like that. And then do my purl row, and then I would knit through the back loop, okay? But since I'm using the seed stitch, I'm actually going to, on the first row, knit through the back loop for my knit stitches because of the way I do that type of knitting. So we are going to knit through the back loop here. The first few stitches are difficult for me, so I kind of have to hold knit, and then we purl, so we bring our yarn to the front. And the way I purl is just like that, very easily. Then we're going to knit through the back loop, just like that. And then we're going to purl, take our yarn to the back, knit through the back loop, purl through the front here. You just put your needle in through, was that two? No, you just put your needle in, pick the yarn through, and pull it through. Just like knitting through the front, you just do it through the back loop, and then knit through the, purl through the last one. On the back here, I want to show you, okay, so what we did on the front is opposite on the back. Meaning this right here where it has the bar, anything that has the bar was actually knit on the front. When I speak, I'm going to be speaking in terms from looking at it from this side, how it presents on this side, not what we did on the other side, all right? So these present as if they were purled over here, all right? The bars, that's what a purl stitch looks like. So for us to get the seed stitch, which means we're going to have bar, 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 bar like that, then we are going to do the opposite to what we actually see on our needle. So this is just straight line, so that looks like a knit stitch, so we are going to actually purl that one. This one looks like a purl stitch, so we are going to knit that one. So let's do that, then I will show you English method. Okay, so we said this one needs to be a purl, so we're going to bring our yarn around front, and we are going to purl that stitch. All right, we said that looks like a purl, so it needs to be a knit. We are going to knit through the back loop for this stitch. The reason I knit through the back loop, my method of knitting is a variation of Continental. Now we're going to purl this one. Okay, before I do that, if I were to purl in true Continental style, I'd have to do all this wrapping with my finger, and it drives me crazy. So basically, it's easier to purl like this, but what it does is it switches the stitches. It like twists them in the back. So basically, to be able to overcome that, I knit through the back loop rather than the front loop, all right? So we go to a purl. Then we go to a knit through the back loop. And it seems really difficult for me. It's really this angle that I have to be at to show you guys what I'm doing here. Knit through the front loop. And then I'm gonna purl through the front loop, sorry. And then knit through the back loop, all right? So now that we've got that one done, see how our work looks. We are going to go to English method. So for English style, it's the same thing. We still look at our work and see where we were at, right? Purl, 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 purl. So we're actually going to knit this one. So if you know how to knit, then all right, and then when we purl, of course, we bring our yarn forward, and then we purl, okay? We're gonna knit, so we need to take our yarn to the back, so we're gonna knit, all right? Purl, because that looks like a knit stitch. Knit, purl, knit, and purl. Okay. So let's look at it again. So we've got purls, purls, purls. We got the knits, knits, knits. So we're going to actually start with the purl and then alternate on this row. knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, and then knit. That is what it looks like on a project. It's so beautiful. See how it goes kind of just like that. So anyway, we are going to be making this next time. So you need to, I would encourage you to learn how to knit Continental, which I have a video of, I just did. And I would encourage you to learn how to knit the seed stitch. And then when we get to the video, we'll do this beautiful stitch here. We'll learn how to do this, and it's actually not that hard. So keeping up with counting is probably the most difficult thing. If you guys have any questions, please let me know, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys.